This is Shabin, and you know what I love? The heat on hot topics.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. Are you ready for the heat this afternoon?
Good afternoon, everybody, and how are you all doing?
All right, I'm Vanessa,
And I'm Anna M.
and it's gonna be hot today. It's gonna be hot. Hope you're all ready. Hope you're all sharing that live. Tell one to tell all. But before we get into the topic, before we get into everything, I want to shout out all our folks locked in on the various frequencies on Kyrie TV. If you're locked in on Facebook,
If you're locked in on Instagram and YouTube,
welcome. It's a pleasure.
welcome.
It's a pleasure to have you on. Those of you celebrating birthdays today, happy birthday goes out to you. Much love. You have anybody special that Anna celebrating birthdays today?
Well, basically, I have one friend, but she's not in Dominica.
Oh,
But
okay.
happy birthday to her.
All right. All right. Well, I have a couple. The husband and the wife have the same birthday.
Oh, wow, that's
So,
amazing.
Yeah. So Amanda and Bruce Langley, happy birthday to you. Hope you enjoyed you the max, right? Okay, all our bus drivers, all our taxi drivers, good afternoon to you. Folks on Facebook Live, I see all you there. I see all you there. All you ready? They don't
Good
miss it.
afternoon, good afternoon. No, they don't.
They don't miss
It's
it
nice
at
to
all.
see them there.
Oh yeah, indeed. And I see Astrid Pinard is on. Good afternoon, Astrid. How you doing? How you doing? And Hazel is there.
Hazel.
Hey, Hazel.
Hey, family. How you doing?
All right. So, Anna, how was your yesterday after I left you? How did the day go afterwards?
The day went very simple. I
right.
went into my normal routine, my girls training, getting them ready for Saturday because remember Saturday is the opening.
Right.
So everything
right.
is a little bit hectic right now, trying to organize our girls and
All right.
get them
Awesome.
there.
Awesome. So, how many girls are you working with?
Well, this year we have about 60, 65 total
Okay.
girls this year. It's a lot this
All
year.
right. And what are they going to be doing?
It's the MBD flag wavers.
All right.
We'll be
Oh, wow.
parading on the streets
So
of
there are
Roseau.
65 girls
Yes.
in the club.
Yes, we have a
Wow.
little surprise for y'all on Saturday, so be
Awesome.
prepared to see our girls shine.
All right. All right. And you were a flag waver as well.
Yes, I was, and
Okay.
I'm still in there. I still dance.
Okay.
I'm always the one with the big flag will come with the other leaders. We
All
always
right.
have fun with our girls.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. All right, folks. Well, just want to hit you up, let you know what the topic is, what we're discussing today, and it's a very touchy topic for some, and it's a topic that has a lot of advocates, and
lot.
yeah, and you would say, but where are one of the advocates on today? Well, they're busy planning to prevent the same sort of thing that we're discussing today.
Right.
So we're talking today, breaking the cycle, especially of gender-based violence.
Yes. We definitely need to break the cycle because there's a lot of violence happening right now that we need to make visible to the world that,
Right.
it's time to stop.
Indeed, indeed.
And it's not only based on the women alone, it's the men as well. Men are also violated in ways that
True.
society says that
True.
they should be able to stand and, work it out.
And you know the men suffer a lot. The men suffer a lot because they're looked at as a macho, as the
The
head of the family,
right, the breadwinner.
Yes, and they're not supposed to go to report a crime saying that their wife is abusing them or their
Right.
girlfriend
They're
is
not
abusing
supposed
them.
to show any sort of weakness. That's how society makes it look.
Right, right, and that should not be, and that should not be, because men suffer as well as women. But I mean, we see more often than not women being the victims of
Right.
gender-based violence.
Because honestly, when you look at it, do the men really come out? Do they report being abused?
Well, I had a conversation with one man, some time ago, and he said to me that he was laughed out of the police station in the village where he lived.
Exactly.
Because he went to make a report saying that his wife was abusing him. And yes, it's true that people around the community knew
that he was
that
being abused.
he was being abused emotionally, physically,
Physical.
mentally. He was being abused by the wife. All right. He would work and the money comes straight to her. He would if he needs to go out somewhere with friends, it's always his brother that had to foot his bill because the wife wouldn't give him money for entertainment. She would beat him.
Oh,
She would beat him in front of the kids. She would beat him like the same way she would give the children a volley.
he would
She
get his too.
He would get a volley too.
No,
You know?
let me
So
tell
the
you.
man suffered as well, and he said he made reports, and he was laughed out of the police station. He went, and eventually he just, I think his family helped him, and he just left Dominica. Poor job.
You see, because in society, you're not supposed to report something like that.
Exactly.
It's like, where's your manhood?
Yeah.
You're supposed to be macho.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the man. How you mean the woman beats you? Nonsense.
You know?
And that is where the problem will keep on continuing.
Yes.
I mean, it starts. Okay, if we're looking at roots, it starts from when they're small.
Right.
Yeah.
You see, it depends on how he's. Well, some people would say how he's raised,
Mm-hmm.
but is it really how he's raised, how he's brought up? If he's brought up to show his sensitive side, why does that make him weaker than a man that is brought up to be macho?
Exactly.
So that is a question we really have to ask out there. Men are allowed to show their sensitive side,
Everybody is.
you know, and society need to stop bringing them down for it. So it's just us to raise our kids a little bit better.
And the most important thing to Anna is listening.
Right.
Listening to our victims or our survivors, because I mean, you would hear, okay, we saw some recent happenings towards the end of last year, coming into the new year, and a lot of the conversations you saw going around was, but it's not the first time he did that to her, so why she stay there? Why didn't she leave?
Now, that's a good question. That's a very good question. Because we also have women that I know of would say that if he doesn't beat me, he doesn't love me.
I've heard that.
He
have
don't
heard
love
that.
me. He don't beat me. He don't abuse me. That's not love.
Yeah.
So that's where it also comes in, as in training,
Right.
raising,
Right.
teaching
Right.
our kids the right way to be loved.
And what we expose them to as well.
Exactly.
Because okay, sometimes as parents, say the woman, the relationship is not ideal, it's abusive, but she figures, I'm not working, I'm at home taking care of the children, and it's him bringing he brings home the bacon. So you know what, for the children's sake, I will cope with it.
But
And guess what? You think the children are not seeing or they're not observing what is going on.
they are.
And they're seeing, and guess what? They pattern on this.
Exactly.
So when they grow up,
they do the same thing.
what do you expect them to do? That's what they were taught.
Unless you have the children that break the cycle and say,
Right.
I'm gonna do different than daddy and mommy did.
Yeah. And that's where teaching comes into play, because
Right.
we teach them and we learn from them. And never think your children don't understand and they're stupid.
That is so true. That is so true. They are usually brighter than us.
Of course. Of course, and they're more perceptive. They see things happening and they tell you, well, they come up with their own scenarios, and then they have their little discussions amongst them, their
Right.
friends and their parents.
And then they come and ask you this definite question like,
Yes.
why?
Yeah.
Why did daddy do this?
And they ask
Why
you
did
point
mommy
blank.
do this?
Right.
And that's the thing about kids. They're very bold.
Mhm.
And that's what I love about
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. And you see, that is the same thing. I'm seeing a comment here. Hi, Maria. How are you? Nice to have you aboard. You see, you make it. I mean, I don't want to go against your comment. Your opinion is your opinion, and it stands. But I think
And we
that is.
respect.
I'm not going to read it, but I think that is where the problem continues, because we cannot say that you're not in another person's shoes to say, they're stupid, or they're not thinking, or they're not. Not everybody has the same
Upbringing.
right, and not just upbringing, not the same kind of support,
Right.
the same circle, the same support circle. Not everybody has that.
But apart from having the support, it depends on the woman. It's that feedback where even if you tell her you need to get out of this, you need to do this, you need to do that differently, it's all about her mindset. That is her mindset. And no matter how you try to change it, it's not going to work until she decides for herself that, okay, it's time to make a change.
But the
It's
persistency,
time to step out of this abuse.
yeah, but then the persistency is required because if if okay after 5 tries and somebody is saying, a counselor or a support group person is saying to a victim, you know, you should get out, you should get out, you should get out, and she kept saying, well, I don't think I can, I don't know how to do it, I don't know, and you just give up, you're not helping.
You're not helping.
You
You're not
have to
helping.
be persistent, like a friend of mine would say, like a cockroach.
Right.
You have to be
You have to
up
be
there
on
too.
there, on her.
You know,
You
on
know?
them all the time to get them to get to it.
Because
And you
the minute that you give them that break and just let them be,
yeah, that's it.
you speak to them.
That's
You
it.
show them things. It's like, this is what you want to let happen to you. This is what you want to let happen to your kids. No, you deserve better. A man is not supposed to beat on you like that.
Yeah.
A man is not supposed to hit you in front of your kids or
Exactly.
embarrass you in front of your friends.
Exactly.
You know, all this is abuse, and some people just not aware of it. But in our old school days, you know, our parents would tell us it's okay. It's okay.
Me nom like about to tell
Yeah,
this way.
you know, he's giving you what
need,
you
so
want.
can
He's giving you
stay.
what you need. Stay, but no.
Yeah, but I don't want the blows. I don't want the
No.
abuse. So why should I stay?
Oh my God. Apparently, some of them love your skin to burn.
And some of them,
It's crazy, but it's life.
and some of
It's
them say
reality.
it's the intimacy that comes after.
Right.
It's all
Some
about,
be like, this is the best part.
it's all about that. And you know, it's. We need the education. We need our people to be persistent. We need to have more support groups. And Anna, you know, another thing that irks me is when they say, "Oh, well, if you wasn't drinking, that wouldn't have happened to you. Or if you didn't have that short pant on you, that wouldn't have happened to you.
Or if you didn't stop and talk to that guy, that would
Yes,
never happen to you,
yes,
you know?
yes.
But it should just never happen.
Exactly. And we talk about gender-based violence, and it's not just men, women. It's the other recognized genders as well, the gays, the lesbians. It's all of that. Oh, if
Yeah.
you wasn't, if you wasn't going behind man, nobody wouldn't have done this to you. I mean,
Or if you didn't dress this
Yes.
particular way
Yeah.
and walk on the streets,
I
all
can
that
dress
wouldn't
however
happen.
I choose to dress.
I could talk to whoever I want to talk to.
And I can go wherever I want to go. I mean, I'm not going to put myself deliberately in harm's way, but you can't tell me it's because I was in or
That
a particular
situation.
location or a particular situation that happened to me. Okay, so what about it's the perpetrator? It's the perpetrator to be blamed.
Apart from that, we have to also look at the younger generation right now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like what they're seeing happening on television. It's accepted,
Right.
you know, calling people bitch and whore,
Mm-hmm.
and when you accept these things, you're telling him it's okay
Yeah.
to speak to you however he choose. And apart from that, it's not only man and woman. You have women and women, young girls, and boys and
Yeah.
fighting each other, abusing each other. I mean, I'm not telling you the world is going to be peace all the way around, but the violence just needs to be curbed a little bit.
Yeah. And I'm seeing a comment here. Let me try and run back to it. And he's just saying, in the situations which occurred in December, both women were independent. So the issue of
Right.
dependency isn't the reason. There is something else going on, and I think it's about control and probably mental issues. Yes,
I believe
I tend to agree with you on that.
I'm totally agreeing and disagreeing because when you have people, as she said, it's a mental thing. It's also, how would I say it? Apart from the control, it's like you don't want to let go of that person.
Right.
Is that because the women, as she said, are independent
Yeah,
women.
yeah.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
But they allow the guys to come back into their lives. So they literally give that man that control that he needs over them. If they had stood up and tell him, I no longer need you here. You're not welcome here. Go away. Report him.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that control.
Exactly.
He loses that control over you.
Right. But here's
Because you're standing for yourself.
But here's the thing: you have some really narcissistic men, and they're controlling, and they're manipulative, and they will tell you, well, but I didn't mean to hit you, but you see what you caused me to do, and they turn it around,
Right.
and
blame
the
you.
victim
Yeah.
is being blamed.
Well, they become the victim. They claim they are the victims
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So it's all about the women and keeping her self confidence in her head that no, I'm not.
Right. Right.
You did this, and you know why you did it. It's because you want that type of control over me.
Exactly.
And if I allow you to continue getting that control over me, then who am I?
Yeah.
I'm nothing underneath you.
Right.
So you have to. We women have to. Well,
There was a
women on the whole
there
stand
was
for
There was a
themselves.
situation some years back where the woman was constantly getting beat up on by the man for the simplest of things. And he'd turn it around and he would say, well, I really didn't mean to do it, I really didn't do it. But if it wasn't for you doing me that, and if you didn't ask me that at the time, and if you didn't.
How didn't he really
kept-
mean to do it? How?
But-
How didn't you mean to do it?
He didn't want to do it.
How?
He didn't mean to do it, but
But
she
you
caused him to do it.
How did she do that?
So,
By asking you for the most simplest thing that made you upset?
yes.
For wearing
Why
the
do
most
you
simplest
and-
outfit?
Yeah. Why? And she would ask him, why do you disrespect me with this other women, or why are you, out at these places with these people? I'm only looking
And
out
that-
for you. I'm
that
only
made
trying
him
to tell
upset.
you better. And that made him upset. And he beat up. And then
That made him upset.
She got to a point where she couldn't take it anymore.
It was about time.
Oh, and she chopped his behind.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean,
Could I
I
say
don't mean to
kudos to
laugh.
her?
When I say
Didn't mean
chopped
to
his
laugh.
behind, I mean she didn't chop him up. but
I know.
Yeah.
It was about time.
She blows him down and walked
Yeah.
out of the house. Yeah.
It was about time.
Yeah.
See, that's taking back her
That's taking
power.
back-
She
taking
took
your
back her power.
Yeah.
Because you allow them to have
he-
that power over you.
And it gone as far as, and that situation happened in St. Lucia,
Mm-hmm.
and he went as far as filing charges against her, battery, and
Oh, wow.
and charges actually preferred, and they went to court, and
And he's the victim, not her.
yeah, well, I mean, she got well, she won her case, so she got through with everything,
Kudos to her.
and he was fined, he was charged, because she had a broken arm that never properly healed. So she said she wants, when the lawyer asked her what she wanted, she said she wants her arm fixed. And she wants to do reconstructive facial surgery.
I
But she had
agree.
scars all over her face.
I agree.
And he had to put it out and pay for all of
That's
that.
right.
So we got retribution. Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
it is.
All about taking back our power.
Yeah, man. But folks, it's 20 minutes past 12. We want to hear from you. We want to hear your views, your thoughts, your comments. And I'm seeing here that Shines, what's up? Oh, Sunshines. Okay, hey Nicole, Nicholas, we're doing well. And Claire
Good
in the
afternoon.
BVI, good afternoon to you. All right, so we're going to come back and take the rest of those comments. We're going to open the lines as soon as we come back from taking this break. So stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages. Keep it locked.
Carnaval Vive! Yes, Carnaval Vive! On Kyrie FM and Kyrie TV. Featuring everything Carnival. Music, events, culture, new music releases, behind the scenes of all the pageants and so much more. It's all on Carnival Vive! Weekdays at 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Right here on Kyrie FM and Kyrie TV. Flow Channel 953. Carnival Vive! On your genuine sound.
Have you heard? Local TV is back. Kyrie TV is here through Flow Channel 953. Advertise your events, services, deaf announcements, birthdays, and more. Sponsor a program, host your own program, or even have a live broadcast. Contact our sales department at 614-3385 for more details. Kyrie TV, revolutionizing media in Dominica.
Print City. Modern, creative, exciting. From various heat press options to detail embroidery. With years of experience in photography and design. Get full-on branding deals, t-shirts and banner printings, logos, graphics and designs, along with additional social media services. Located at 42 Independence Street, Roseau, Dominica, downstairs, Kyrie FM. Call 617-2916 or printcitydominica@gmail.com.
1222, welcome back. If you're just joining, this is Hot Topics. Yes, Hot Topics. We're back. And we're discussing breaking the cycle, gender-based violence. All right, and we have some comments there, Anna.
Yes, I could see some very good comments on there.
Carly, go ahead.
Go ahead. Anna.
Okay, Carly's saying, working with battered women in Toronto, it is easier said than done.
Agreed.
In terms of just getting up and leave. It starts by having the conversation, addressing so many other issues that keeps this women or men in those situations.
As we were saying,
yeah.
it stems from way back.
Exactly.
You know, it's what were they taught? What did they see when they were growing up?
Right.
So, you know, it's a mental thing that keeps them there because all they know is that type of life.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit of a struggle to get them to see something different.
Right.
And most time when they leave it, they feel empty.
Right.
Some people would say they feel a sense of peace. Mm-hmm. Others is like they struggle to just make it through a day to day because that's all they know their entire life. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it's, as I said, it's easier said than done.
Easier said than done. Now, Shani's saying that some persons feel that they own you. Like, once we're together, I own you, you're mine. It's crazy. So they think they got the right to do so. And
now, let me just a little bit on this right there, the owning part.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people get that concept unless you give it to them. Mm-hmm. Because at the beginning of a relationship, when you're with somebody, if that person decide that they own you, you allow them that power to state,
and it's
own you.
And it's simple words, you know.
Yeah.
I'm all yours, baby.
You understand?
It's you alone.
Hey, it's only you, baby.
No.
I'm all yours.
And we don't realize as women
what we're doing.
That we're putting ourselves in that situation.
That is so true.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I thought we had a call there. Yes, we do have a call there.
We do have a call.
On the local line, Hot Topics, you're live. Talk to us. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello? Hello? Okay.
I hope we didn't lose that caller.
Hot Topics, you're live. All right, gotta try us back then. Thank you.
Do apologize for this.
Yeah, try us back. Try us back. We would love to hear from you.
Yes. So, you know, as we stated, it's the simplest things that we say to our partners.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to take this call again.
Let's try this call once more. Hot Topics, you're live. Good afternoon.
Ribanica people, are you listening? Fireman is on your radio. Hot topic, Ribanica topic, the whole topic. Nobody can do it like us. Up and running, fireman touching base. Banging.
Oh, this is the famous fireman.
That's the famous fireman.
Man of the moment, the real fireman.
How you doing?
My empresses.
Hello.
I don't know if she go Ukraine or Russia. She's in the top 4, she out of state.
Who?
My sister Sammy.
Oh, okay, Sammy. Well, Sammy's not going to be with Hot Topics. So we have Anna with us.
Oh, Anna. So
yes.
I have to bring a new ad for the hot topic. That's great topic.
Yes.
Yes.
All you have a good topic is happening there.
Yes.
Because you know why I call her and voice, but also I just call her a child mother I have there. And I tell her, people like, I don't say it, but I say it. It's like kind of woman there. I have to call her woman as an empress because it has some people like wife position, girlfriend position, woman for sex, woman to take advantage, woman to use, because some of them have no sense in there. That's why you can't tell me you have a youth in the world. You have a child. A woman carry a child for 9 or 7 or 8 months. I always and I never stop saying it. No man, no woman cannot pay their mother for bringing them into this world. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
So anytime you're in the world, you say give thanks for life. No matter your mother blind, she crooked, she dumb, she whatever she be, but she is your mother.
Yeah.
She's the
Yes.
one that bring in the world.
True.
You can have a million man, a million children. Your mother is the foundation to follow yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Now if you have a child after you are children, you meet a man, you are children go and kill yourself and kill child. The man take you and make you like an empress. And he take that youth and make that child his child, because why? He realized that nobody's not perfect, and not you alone, you're the first nor the last. That happening for millions and thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a man, and you're a king man, and you love and respect the Almighty Father, you're supposed to love the children. Because when you love the children, you get a million blessings. Nobody gets
Agreed,
that.
agreed.
Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's why there is some women, I don't talk about them because they don't have no sense. They backward, they evilous, they malfunction, they disorderly. All this is money. Partner, stop your garbage. That's why you just say, if a man don't box them up, the man don't love you. Partner, you see that don't me that talking like that? Let's get it real. Oh, man can tell me on the man to burst your eyes and burst your mouth be like a patch up in the road. You walk in the plaster all over your face and glasses like a cushion. And why don't you use them? Well, them hit me. That's why man do them garbage here. And I said that garbage man outside, they don't have no respect. You know what I'm saying? My girl, you see me after I see them program have to be long because I tell you, them fingers hit me because see, we have a problem. Not the person making the action is the problem. No. Sometimes we is our own self problem. You know what I'm saying? When you build a little house, we have a little children, we have two children, one child, whatever. But because of the youth of the, because it's for the sake of the child, either you leave or I leave. I don't have to kill you or break your two hands or break your neck. And I don't love your youth. You don't love your child. You're not the woman you want, you don't love your child.
Exactly.
So if what the woman have in front of you want and you're dying for, then go and find this other places.
Don't
Get
get another
real.
one.
And never to love and respect
Agreed.
humanity.
Yeah.
Or do like ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody's speaking God, you know, but I always say, a lot of people don't know the value of the Almighty Father because why? The devil in their heart and God in their mouth, you have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it real. But none of us can make ourselves, you know. And all of us, not any one of us can be the same. Everybody different. You check, but what you got to realize, in life, you get somebody who don't have nothing to make you something because they say a great man make a great empress and a great empress make a great king man. You know what I'm saying? We have to work together. Life is a balance.
Right.
One and can't clap. If I work in lab where, and my woman work in the office, boy, you should bring in more money. And I love that. All afternoon, we're coming home early. When you come and wash your house clean, your food or your food, not cook because fire cooking food, but your food to eat is well prepared,
Right.
well organized. I tell all man can have like fireman, I like myself, I like nobody. When you impress come, nobody
You're
know.
unique.
When you impress come, you ask her, how was your day today? How you feeling, baby love? If you love you on the little warm up as Dixie always say, give them a little master, a little warm up. Make your one feel like a human being. Make her feel like you. Make you feel yourself.
Yeah.
That's the way we're going to gain. Another thing we have, another problem we have again, man like woman, they lying too much for no reason. You must have a reason for lying. Before you talk from your mouth is a lie. You know what I'm telling you?
That is a problem. That is a problem.
That's a major
serious
problem.
Let's get this. If I tell you already have a million woman, and you still talking to you for me, you can have you, not my business. But if you still lying for me,
Yeah.
and I can make me hate you for life because you like that age.
Yeah,
You
that's
see, very
true.
all out again there. No other woman well and truly. I call her an empress, right? I bring the one to foreign. I take the one like a sister, a mother, a brother, a cousin, everything my life. Because I always say, woman can poison you can poison them too. So you have to love yourself and love the woman, empress them. You have to show them love and respect.
Yeah.
Right.
When the devil in them, they'll do the devil work, right?
Right.
You're running your show all over the place. You know, you disrespecting yourself. Why you have a king man, everybody respecting fireman, you know? Bring you foreign, have like an empress respecting you. You so know yourself and your value. You're dragging yourself all over the place, and you still want to curse the fireman, want to beat him in his place, right? Soon after, you go and mix up with a married man. You want to go and fight. When you man come and give me this story, you want me to go and fight with the woman when it was the wrong thing you're doing. It's a good thing I think wisely. I don't put myself in garbage because I don't know what I did. Two weeks after, that same dirty, stinking married man come and call you on a beach. But now that is an impress, or let's get it real. So it's a nice thing for man to just take his life and take your life. It's not correct to do, but it's garbage. But because of all your issues, my girl, respect all yourself, know all your value, know all your purpose. Always one thing in the world that no man, you can have $1 million, a million wealth, whatsoever, and you don't have an empress to hug and say, I love you, but you have a serious problem. That is the life, that is nature. When your pressure call on you, you can't hug up no man or nobody. You have to help somebody, not your family. And then people go to my family, stop all the garbage. Anyway, talking off here because somebody else have to call again.
Thank you, fireman.
Thank you so much for your point.
Keep it real because if I roll out, you can't tell me real and truth I roll out.
Yeah.
I want you 7 children, right? You have one age 5 years. But now what that woman can do in a world for you to take that woman life the way you take that woman life. After you still die, you kill yourself. We don't die yet in Uganda.
Yeah.
Only money will I kill it last. Anyhow, my pressure up, I'm listening. Hot topic, Rivernica people are listening. Fireman is getting out here ready. You bless up, keep the fire blazing.
Blessings.
All right, fireman. Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. All right.
He made some valid points.
Yeah, he did. He did, you know.
Because you have to wonder what's going to happen to the kids now.
Exactly.
7 kids.
Yeah.
And you are taking away their mom, and you still take away their dad. What's going to happen
What's
to
gonna
them?
happen to them?
Were you not thinking about that?
Apparently not.
Now you're going to have other people taking care of your kids.
And I like the fact that fireman said that they need to know their worth.
Right.
And I saw Shani made a similar comment. They need to know their self-worth and their value.
Right.
And I'm not a well, I know we have people who may not be very religious, but there are some people who might be a little more on the spiritual side, and they might tell you, well, okay, but there comes a time when you have to pray. You need a little bit of prayer in your life.
We always do.
We don't always have to be like a bidon leglies and always there at it, and
No.
But
You go down on your knees and you pray.
of course,
You ask God to help you.
of course,
Because there's so many things going on with the violence.
yeah,
You can never do it by yourself.
exactly.
So if you don't want to reach out to somebody, at least reach out to God. Let him guide your way.
And there's another option. I read somewhere. I'm not sure exactly, but look in the mirror. If you don't feel comfortable speaking with somebody,
Right.
look in the mirror and envision who it is you think that you're speaking with. And according to what was written, Dr. Phil or Steve Jobs, whoever the case may be, it was a write up, just a student's write up. And just imagine that it's one of them in front of you.
Right.
Or stick the picture up of the person and speak.
To the person.
Get it out.
Now that's very powerful because when you look in the mirror and you see that reflection, is that what you want to see?
Exactly.
Is that the person that you thought
Yeah.
you would have been
Right.
in 2023
Exactly.
or 2022? So then reality will start kicking in.
Yeah.
But then let me just touch on this. We have, apart from the violence from partners, peers, and we have harassment,
Yes.
sexual harassment in the workplace.
In the workplace.
That doesn't get mentioned a lot.
True.
This is something that I think a lot of people need to stand up for, especially the women, and the way they get harassed, the way a man will come up to you and be like, he's in power.
Yeah.
Do you want to move up
Yeah.
in your workplace? What is that?
Exactly.
Let me work for
To
what
move up.
you understand. Let her work for what she wants.
And let him work for what he wants as well.
That's right.
Yeah, 'cause
That's
the men-
right.
Okay, I think we have another call because the men get abused as well.
They do.
or harassed as well. But let's see who we have on the telephone. Hot Topics, you're live.
Hey, Vanessa, good afternoon. Happy New Year.
Same to you, my
Thank you.
dear.
And good afternoon to your guest.
Not my guest, my host.
Your
There are
host.
two
Good
hosts to
afternoon
Hot
to you.
Topics. Anna.
Ahmed here.
Good.
I want to ask the bold questions, the bold ones.
Go
Without
ahead.
any fear- Without any fear, favor, ill will, doubt, shame, or guilt.
Right.
Why do women abuse women? You two of you are women, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You must know the answer. Why do women abuse women?
Well, I've never had the experience. what can I say?
Now that's a very bold
Yeah,
question.
that is a
That is a
very
very
bold
bold question.
And it could be for
Many
because one is
reasons.
jealous of the other.
There's many reasons. There are many reasons we can, as you
Yeah.
said, one is jealous of the other.
Yeah. Are you still there? What do you have to tell us?
Yes, I'm still there. I'm just listening to you.
Okay.
So, it shows that women know to abuse women, or women know to abuse others. So it's not only men abusing. Women are, to me, are prolific mental abusers. They control the mind. You'll see, and that's where you cannot record that. You can record the physical abuse from the man, yes,
Right.
but the mental abuse, they are professionals in that, and that's why you have so much so much problems, so many issues to deal with.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
have a solution though.
Go ahead.
We would
We
love
would
to
love
hear
to
it.
hear it.
Woman, stay by yourself. Man, stay by himself. When time for homework, we agree, we do our homework, and we go back to our separate abodes. Solution, no problem.
You think?
You think
So
that?
okay, so what if we only join up at time for homework, but then is it okay, let me get this before I make that point. Is it just is it me and you, or is it me and whoever I choose to do homework with?
But if we agree to do
I'm
homework,
asking you a question. Is it me and you doing homework, or is it me and whoever I choose doing homework?
whatever, either way.
No, because that is going to drive my second point. Because if you agree for me to do homework with you and other people, then when it's not your turn for homework,
You can't
don't
be
get
upset.
perturbed. Don't get upset.
That's right.
No, but, it's an agreement. It's a contract.
Okay.
It's like a marriage.
Mhm.
We have a contract before anything happens.
Mhm.
Okay, so the solution to the abuse, if you're afraid I'm going to abuse you, or I'm afraid you're going to abuse me, homework is a natural need. So we do our homework and we go to our separate abodes.
So we're not leaving. So we're not
We're
leaving
not living.
together.
No.
We
From what
live-
he's saying,
Okay,
separate.
but we're together. We're together. So you're saying that we shouldn't get married at all, right?
And in other words, you shouldn't get married, and you can see other people. That's the concept that I'm getting.
Now the product of the product of homework. Now are we talking about having children as well?
Well, this all that comes under the decision.
Okay.
All right? But, I mean, the idea is we're going to prevent each other from being abused.
Yeah, but
But how are
the
you going to
abuse-
do
the
that?
abuse is usually under the roof, under the same roof.
yeah, but I think that solution it's not going to work
It's not
for a
gonna
lot of
work.
people.
No, it's gonna work
I
for a
think
lot
I
of
think
people.
I think what we need to understand, what we need to employ is mutual respect,
Communication.
the communication,
So why
yeah,
are
and
we not,
respect.
why are we not employing it? Why are we not employing it? I mean, we are adults. I mean, if that's your solution, mutual respect, then there should be no abuse. Period.
Yeah, there should be no
So
abuse,
easy.
period. But then here comes the education and how and the upbringing. So
Well,
the
how much education
education
is
that ties in with the upbringing. So it's a lot to look at, and we have
Right,
to
so-
start from the bottom all the way up, or from the
Right,
top
so-
all the way down.
Yeah. So, but if I use myself as an example,
For
the past 22 years, I have not been abused by any woman because I chose singleness.
Okay.
Okay, I chose
Okay.
singleness. I chose not to harbor any woman in my space.
So
That
you.
doesn't mean-
So are you single or are you living on your own? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Are you living on your
I
own?
I am single and living on my own.
Okay.
Emotionally, he's not attached to anybody.
Anybody.
No, not matter emotionally. I'm not letting the other side, draw me to them. And in fact, being single for the past 20 years, I am involved in a social experiment.
So what about your homework now? How do you get homework done?
Let me
I
finish.
was just gonna ask.
I am engaged in a social experiment.
He's
using
engaged.
myself, right? I want to see what the woman has on her body or in her body to draw me to her.
And
That's
so
the
you're
real-
trying to
and-
say
and
if you're not attracted to anything that she has to draw you to her, you move on to somebody else,
No, I remain single.
or you remain single.
It's a
So she
deliberate-
has to have something to attract you, draw you to her, pretty much.
But I want to find out.
And you haven't found that.
I haven't found it yet.
Okay.
I haven't found that out yet.
So
I'm
what?
still trying to figure out what she has to draw me to her.
So my
Alright.
question to you, caller, if you finally find that person that draws you to them, what's gonna happen? Are you still gonna let her leave by herself, and you leave by yourself? Are you still gonna remain single, or you want to get yourself tied up with that person?
I have 3 more years to go because I'm following the election cycle. Right?
Okay.
Okay.
3 more years of singleness to go, and I'm going to try to.
Okay, caller.
All right.
But for 25 years of experience being single,
Mm-hmm.
this is one of the things I'm going to put on the table.
Okay.
Okay.
If it doesn't work out between me, she and I,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back to my singleness.
That's
I have the
understandable.
experience.
All right. Well,
You see,
thank
I
you.
have the experience, you know.
All
So
right.
I'm enjoying the social experiment. So far, I am stress free when it comes to relationship. Stress free.
Okay.
Stress-free,
I'm
no
enjoying
abuse,
the
nothing
single
like
life,
that.
and the single life is great.
All right. Well, good for you, caller. Good for you. Thank you so much for calling.
No stress. Thank you.
All
You?
right. Enjoy your no stress. All right. Good afternoon to you. And I see we have somebody else trying to reach us on the local line. Good afternoon. You're live. Talk to us.
Anne Marie, how are you?
I am fine. How are
Glad to have
you?
you on the program. I'm good.
Thank you for having me.
Okay. Vanessa, why didn't know the number change? I did dial 7334.
Apologies. So our numbers are 448-7337, 7338, or 7339.
Okay. Vanessa, why are you trying to complicate the man? It's working for him. It's working for me as well like that, and I'm
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Working
right.
to touch, and it's
Okay.
working fine.
All right.
You
Well-
know, so I think a lot of people need to go that way too, and it will work fine for them.
Okay.
No
On
strings
another note,
attached.
I met this young lady. Well, like we say, mask is over.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody we hardly wear mask, and she's wearing a mask and a big sheet. So I'm sunglasses. I'm asking her what happened to you when she take out her thing. I mean, and her excuse is she fell on her step. And you can look at the blow, and you can see it's not fall on her step blow.
Yeah.
Right, right.
I'm saying, if I am trying to help you and I notice it, you know, at least you can do is admit. The first
Yeah.
thing to getting away from abuse is admitting that there is a problem.
Right.
If you're going to hide it, then you're not helping the
You're
problem.
not trying to.
So I am telling ladies, the first thing, if you haven't noticed it, fine. But if somebody notices that you caught a lash or you are being abused, do not deny it.
Mm-hmm.
Some of
That's
them
what I'm
are
asking.
okay.
Not because I don't want to get into your business.
Yeah.
But
I understand.
what I'm saying is the first point of healing or getting away
Yeah.
is
It's admitting.
admitting that you are being abused.
True.
I
You know,
understand.
that alone mentally, that is where you start.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you start saying, if you being abused and somebody notices, then don't say I fail or don't say
Yeah.
whatever. Just admit, yes, he
Yes.
hit me or whatever. I'm not
Yeah.
going to judge you. I'm not going to
Right.
judge him.
Yeah.
But that is a first step, because that is what happened to me. The very first time, you just admit that it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then you take it from there. And mentally, let me tell you, you're going to wake up one morning and realize, hey, I don't need to be in that relationship.
Yeah.
But first of all, just admit that it's happening to you. Do not deny it. Because that blow wasn't a falling down a step.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? And then
Yes.
everything will move on from there. Gradually, you take it. But living single life, and it says the best life.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay?
All
Thank you,
right.
ladies. Bye-bye.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for your contribution. Hot Topics, your live. Talk to us.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon.
Paula.
Compliment. Happy New Year to you
Same-
all.
Same to
Same
you.
to you, my
But
darling.
first of all, what are you doing with my Miss Sammy?
Your Miss Sammy is no longer with us. So Anna M is with us. Let me introduce you to Anna Paula. Paula meets Anna M. Anna M meets Paula Azil.
What's
Hello,
your name?
Paula.
Anna M?
Yeah.
Anna M.
Oh, Anna M. So, Anna, where you must have looked like, where you live, you have a lot of M and M's there. Where am I? Anna M. I like that.
Thank you.
Anyway, Miss and Sammy, I guess you know where you, if you're listening, I know you are listening to you. Happy
Mhm.
New Year to you, my girl. Anyways,
Yes,
that,
darling.
you have an interesting topic, and I love that.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, our sisters, some of our sisters are the cause of our getting our other sisters killed.
Yes.
Yes.
Could
They
be.
are the,
There are
they
times,
are
there are
the
occasions.
cause of some of the. I'm not talking from this. I'm talking from experience. Miss Bruna. Give me a
Understandable.
few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
One time I was with my lullaby father. But there I am, but you know, my own business, because when people on bus, people like to talk.
Yeah.
And they don't know, who on bus.
Right.
That's what
Right.
you say, when you're on bus, you don't go to talk personal business. I was dropping my mother off at the airport. It was good, I tell you, good.
Mhm.
When that man get his paycheck, it's me that man that you used to give it to. I used to cut, put, and save and do everything until that Jamaican girl entered the picture. And she there talking on the bus fine and nice. She there boasting to other girl. This guy does take good care of her. So hear me now. I tell the girl, excuse me, miss, I hear you talking about, but I know in my heart is that my man she's talking about.
Yeah.
Ex. So I tell her, is this, who's that guy? Short guy, this guy I described you right. She told me, yes. Is yes, I asked her where he living. So I tell her he living up in the Second God Road. So she told me, yes, it's he. So I said, okay, I'm his sister. So I was just asking. I don't say nothing no, but I only was there praying to the good Lord for the boss to go home, to reach home. Anyway, I don't tell him nothing. I get there when I cook in my food, I cook in my one food pot for me myself. I wash my plate. I don't say nothing, you know. I'm a silent person in this. Yeah. One day, come at work. Where is this food? I don't leave food for him. I know you have your woman, so make your woman cook for you. Miss Brother, I get watching Young and Restless. I get one thump in my head.
Oh wow!
Yeah, just like that for the story. I get up, you know, there's ornament they used to have before there's little cat and dog and everything. I get up and I stick one in his head. I stick one in his head and I tell you, I don't feel satisfied. Because when you knock me, I don't feel satisfied until I finish it. Man, I had to take gas when I knocked him inside of the house. I take gas in. I go work, I come back because I tell my do. And Miss Bruno, I tell you, when I come back for him at night again, I come back, he was sleeping, I open the door, and I keep choking him. I hear a voice saying, Paula, what you doing? You killing him. And Miss Bruno, the voice, you know.
Yeah.
That's here I let go of the man.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I went and got the police for my things, and it was a whole history after that. I imagine he called me what day it was. The first I said, you see me, this is one racetrack I don't want to run again with you.
Agree.
I don't run.
And after all that time, Paula.
Yes, this man is 24 years, me and this man separate.
Wow.
All right? But, yeah, but I tell you, a lot of them once you see women who come into the picture, it's a whole different ball game.
All right.
But I witnessed a nurse at Cahill Hospital walking at, and this it had traffic, man. We passed the other road. Yeah. And this Jamaican was on the same bus. She see the man white because the lady is a married woman. She stepped off the bus. And she went on the lady job, you know, right in front of the hospital parking lot. I see the lady walk away. I say, but they monkey, you know, I'm not rich to climb up. You know what I'm saying? So this is very troublesome and tech. I mean, I got no little boyfriend. Some of our little people, man, alone. You know, they engaged and married.
Yeah.
Oops. We do apologize for
yes,
this.
Paula, my apologies.
We really
my
do
apologies. I was trying to pull another call. All right.
But she made some valid points.
I think we're still on the line. Hot topics? Yeah, we lost her.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, she did.
Okay. I just had to touch back on one of the callers' comments and say, when you see or somebody asks you, were you beaten, to admit it.
Yeah.
That goes back to us saying it's better, you know? It's easily said than done. It's not so easy to tell somebody that you're being abused.
Because from when you're embarrassed.
Exactly.
You're ashamed.
And whether or not you know the person is going to judge you or not, you are still ashamed.
Exactly.
Because you, in your head, this wasn't supposed to happen to you.
Right.
But it did.
Yeah. Look at me,
you know?
And look at what I've accomplished, and look at that should not have happened to me. Why is it happening to me? And it's just like this comment I'm seeing here from Pepita. We keep saying leave.
Right.
But some men torment those ladies so much that when they leave,
their life is in turmoil.
Yeah. And there's no one size fits all in this, according to her.
Right.
You know?
So it's not so easy to just pick up and leave.
All right. We have a couple.
Or even to admit.
Yeah. We have a few more minutes, but we have to make it short and sweet. Hot topics, you're live.
Yes, I make it short and sweet. And ask a question about the homework. You see, I know she has the cherry to draw me for the homework.
I'm sorry.
I have developed a skill to suppress the desire for the cherry.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, you're talking about getting up and leave.
Mm-hmm.
The man also is afraid to get up and leave, you know. Because
True.
over the years, he has invested in that relationship.
Right.
He cannot just get up and leave.
Right.
We get you.
You know, so it's on both sides.
Yeah.
There's fear on both sides. The man, invested everything.
Right.
And
That
in
is true.
about 6 years old, he can start over.
Okay.
So you have
Okay.
to stay there and take it, and maybe hope that the other partner goes on to the far beyond.
All right.
right.
All
Thank
of
you.
that is part is included. Thank you so much.
All right.
Yes,
thank you for your
thank you, thank you.
contribution. All right. And Anna, let's see if we take this call. Hot Topics, you're live.
Oh, that's Guada calling.
Excuse me?
Excuse?
That's Guada calling from Guada. That's long you all don't hear that voice.
Okay.
Hello,
How
hello,
are
hello.
you?
Okay, but what I want to say, I hear my partner from Portsmouth. My boy, God put woman there for man. And Guada love woman. I
Okay.
cannot live without a woman. Because the reason why God put you all there for purpose, what all you have there, God give all you apple. I like that apple. You all could ugly as a monkey, but if I like the apple, I will stay there. I don't have 6, 7, 8, only one.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
satisfy with it.
All right.
And the thing that
We
is more
get you.
important, respect one another. Because I'm going to tell you something. It's a woman who got me blind, but I cannot live without a woman.
Oh, so you're blind?
Yes,
Okay.
one
Okay.
is blind.
All right. Okay, Guada.
I'm just curious
But
as
God
into how a
cannot
woman.
live without her. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to destroy your life. I want to live with you all with love.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay?
All
Because
right.
love can kill, love can cure, but I don't want my love to kill.
You wanted to
We want it to
I want
cure.
my love to
and make
you feel
people
happy.
happy.
Right.
All right.
As it should.
And I cannot live without you all.
All right. Thank
That
you,
apple
Guada.
God give all you there. All you have to respect it and just move forward.
Okay.
Thank
But if
you.
you want to live alone, that's you.
That is
That's
him.
him.
Not Guada.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Guada.
thank you for calling.
All right. Bye-bye. Okay, time flies when we're having call and a final call for the afternoon.
Yes.
Okay, let's see here. Hot Topics, you're live. You're our final caller. Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Maybe I didn't call.
How are you?
How are you?
Say welcome to my friend.
Thank you.
To the hot topic. Yourself is a hot topic anyway. I just want to say, I believe the only reason a man is fine to beat a woman or kill a woman is lack of self-esteem.
Right.
That's the only reason.
Okay.
If it is a man, and you believe in yourself, woman come, woman go. Most men have 2 women, 3
Right.
women. Why you have to kill one?
Agreed.
Why you have to pick one? Yes, one, you might feel a little closer, but the woman is not a piece of property. She have a mind of her own. 2 things that you cannot control and you invest in. A woman and a child.
Yeah.
Right.
No matter how much you put in them, they have their own mind.
Right.
Right. Right.
So you have to put that in mind as a man too.
Right.
You always have to have that in your mind. That even though you send your children to school, you teach them the best of everything. When a child come adult, that child will go with a cat if she want or he want.
Agreed.
And also, that's not up to you to decide.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
You can be a woman for 50 years. One day she just decide how I go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't stop that.
That is true.
And anytime you're in a relationship, and it have to come to the point where the man have to insult you. You don't belong there.
Agreed.
And if a man have a woman, and he have to, anytime it come to the point where he have to insult her, let's say another woman, leave the woman go out of business.
Yes.
Love kiss her.
Okay.
Cannot love. Them kind of love I don't need, Michael.
All right.
God bless you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling. Have a good afternoon. All right, that's it for us on the telephone.
Oh, time sure do fly.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, it
Especially
does.
when the discussion is hot.
Hot.
And pertinent. Yeah. I see some
Okay.
comments here about the homework guy. That's it for us with you
That's
this
it.
afternoon, folks. Want to thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for partaking in everything on Facebook and for the callers.
Yes.
Thank you.
Indeed, indeed. Have a great afternoon, folks. The news is up next. Until tomorrow, don't forget it's vent day. Get your vents ready. Have a good one. We're gone.
Bye.
Bye.
City. Modern, creative, exciting. From various heat press options to detail embroidery. With years of experience in photography and design. Get full-on branding deals, t-shirts and banner printings, logos, graphics and designs, along with additional social media services. Located at 42 Independence Street, Roseau Dominica, downstairs, Kyrie FM. Call 617-2916 or printcitydominica@gmail.com.
Carnival, we vais! Yes, Carnival, we vais! On Kyrie FM.